G'day, welcome to Jez Beer Reviews. Today's going to be Panhead running on empty Pacific Parlour. So Panhead got bought out by a line, so they've got a few new beers on the market that I've seen. It's brewed and canned around Australia because obviously 2E's or 4X line, they own it. So what can I tell you about this beer? It's 5% ABV. You see a lot of these Pacific Ales are now sitting around 3.5. This one's actually 5%. And this can is 375ml, so they didn't go small. It's a normal size can for Australia. Okay, let's crack it open. I think the price is around $5-6 a can. I was grabbing a stack of them, so don't quote me. Be pretty close. It's definitely got that Pacific Ale look to it. Pacific Ale made famous by Stone and Wood. Pretty much put them on the map and they dominated with that. And yeah, Stone and Wood have sold out too. Good lord, I've got some chunks floating around this beer. So yeah, not really, yeah, I've got chunks. I don't know if it's yeast or grain or I don't know what it is, but I'll be honest, it doesn't really look enticing compared it to Stone Wood Pacific Ale. Yeah, I suppose you get some protein in it, some energy. Like I said, I'll look at the website, see what any idea of hops or malt. Well, yeah, they're not giving nothing away. So, yeah, you imagine being Pacific Ale. Okay, I'll be honest, this beer had me a little bit stumped. I went upstairs after I finished reviewing and it was frustrating the heck out of me, so I've done a little bit more digging. Okay, so this hop here, found a little bit more out about it. It's actually called, is called HBC 472. It doesn't have a nice catchy name at the moment, but it's HBC 472. I found that on YouTube from Malt Shovel there. Young lady discussing. I don't even think she drank it. She just read out the profile. Now it's an intriguing hop to say the least. Okay, so this hop, when used, this is what it can do. It can have a coconut woody character. It's got citrus, and it can, when heavily hopped, have a whiskey bourbon barrel effect. So it's a different kind of hop. Floral, woody, coconut, citrus. Now, normally with Pacific Ales, they're normally using Galaxy, but they've used this different hop. I didn't get that in this review. I honestly, I wasn't picking it up. I was getting citrus, but to me, I was tasting a bit of pine. But this hop's not supposed to have it. I don't know if they put another hop in there or what. Yeah, it really perplexed me. But yeah, this hop, HBC 472, that's what they got in there. And it has some different characteristics, for sure. Yeah. You imagine being Pacific Ale, it's got Galaxy in it. One would imagine, but anyway, shouldn't assume. The aroma. Actually, the colour, well, the colour's like I just said. Very Pacific Ale, that light kind of golden colour. It's very, can't see through it. Smell. Oh, there's like a bit of pine resin in there. And citrus, but a bit of Christmas tree. I don't know, let's get into it. Cheers. Hop dominated. Christmas tree. Bit of bitterness. Malt's definitely in the background. Finish is pretty dry. And it's still got a bit of hop lingering on the tongue. Yeah, the malt is definitely in the background. It's very light. Hops are dominating. Carbonation may be a little bit prickly in it. The body is on the closer to medium than it is light. I wouldn't say it's watery. Sessionability would be high. Carbonation, I said the carbonation is a little bit, maybe a little bit prickly. Yeah, I'm unsure about this one, the Panhead. Running on empty Pacific Pale Ale. It's, I wouldn't say as quite as good as the Stone and Wood were producing. This Pacific Pale Ale style, I suppose you could call it, it does, the malt's really not there. The malt's so far back, where something like I was having the Bolter IPA and the Bolter Hazy IPA. They've got that hop there, but they've got that nice little bit of malt sweetness there. And I do enjoy a little bit, being able to taste the malt a little bit more. To me, just having the hops finishes very, very dry, I'll give it that. But a little bit of sweetness could go a long way in it. Just my opinion, my preference. So I'm on the fence about it. You probably have to... Carbonation and probably the appearance. Appearance-wise, is it's pretty ordinary. Like Coopers, you're expecting floaties, but Panhead, you're not. So thinking about that, the Panhead running empty Pacific Ale, I'll probably give it a B. I was probably expecting a little bit better from, but you know, this could be the first run, and they may perfect it after they do a couple of runs of it. But yeah, it's unbelievable, the floaties. I don't have floaties in my beer like that for a long time. Chunks. You imagine your normal just beer drinkers seeing that, they'd be like, oh yuck. Suppose you drink out of a can, you wouldn't see it, but put it in a glass, it stands out like donkey balls. Righto, thank you for Panhead running on empty Pacific Pale Ale. So till next time, you guys take care, and I'll be back for another one. Catch us, bye.